Have you ever felt like you're carrying a weight that never goes away? Like no matter how hard you try, the mistakes of yesterday and the worries about tomorrow follow you everywhere? You wake up thinking about what went wrong. You go to sleep anxious about what might go wrong. This heaviness steals your peace, your energy, your joy. Today, I want to share a simple story that changed how I see this struggle. It's about a young man who learned the most powerful lesson of his life during a walk with a wise master. Stay with us till the end. I promise this video will be worth your time. Once upon a time, there was a young man who could not find peace. His days were filled with regret about the past and fear about the future. He thought about the job he lost 2 years ago. He worried about the presentation he had to give next month. He remembered the argument with his father. He feared the conversation he needed to have with his boss. These thoughts never stopped. One day, he decided to visit a master who lived in the mountains. People said this master could help anyone find peace. The young man traveled for 3 days. When he finally arrived at the master's simple home, he was exhausted. His shoulders were tight. His eyes were heavy with worry. The master opened the door and looked at him carefully. He didn't say hello. He didn't ask his name. Instead, he asked a simple question. "What are you carrying?" The young man frowned. "I'm not carrying anything. I left my bag outside." The master smiled. "I can see the weight on your shoulders. I can see it in your eyes. Tell me, what burdens you?" The young man sighed deeply. "I am haunted by my past failures. I made so many mistakes. I hurt people I loved. I wasted opportunities. And now I'm terrified about my future. What if I fail again? What if things get worse? I cannot stop thinking about yesterday and tomorrow." The master nodded slowly. "Come, let's take a walk together." Before they started walking, the master picked up 2 large stones from the ground. He handed them to the young man. "Carry these as we walk." The young man took the stones. They were heavy, but he said nothing. He thought this was a test. He thought he had to prove his strength. They walked in silence. The path was beautiful, but he noticed none of it. The stones grew heavier with every step. His arms ached. His back throbbed. His fingers went numb. Still, he didn't complain. Finally, the master stopped at a beautiful garden. Flowers were blooming. The air smelled sweet. A gentle breeze brushed against them. The master asked, "What do you see?" The young man blinked. I don't know. I see a garden, I guess." "What else?" the master asked. "I can't see anything clearly," the young man admitted. "My arms hurt too much. The pain is all I can think about." The master nodded. "Put down the stones." The young man hesitated, then finally dropped them. The relief washed over him instantly. His arms felt light. His shoulders relaxed. For the first time in days, he took a deep, easy breath. The master asked, "Why did you carry them for so long?" "Because you gave them to me," the young man replied. "I thought I had to carry them. I thought it was part of the lesson." The master smiled softly. "I never told you that you couldn't put them down." The young man stared at the stones on the ground as realization dawned. He had chosen to carry them. Nobody forced him. "One stone," the master said, "is your past. The other is your future. The past is already gone. It doesn't exist anymore. The future hasn't arrived yet. It doesn't exist either. Both feel heavy because you're trying to carry something that isn't real in this moment." "But my mistakes were real," the young man whispered. "My fears are real." "The events were real," the master agreed. "But carrying them now? That is your choice. Look at the garden again. This time the young man truly saw it. The red flowers, the yellow butterflies, the birds singing, the breeze brushing his face. The world felt alive, and for the first time, he felt present enough to experience it. "This moment is all you truly have," the master said softly. "When you hold the past, you cannot receive the present. When you grip the future, you cannot act in the now." "But how do I let go?" the young man asked. The master picked up a stone, felt its weight, and then slowly set it down. You acknowledge it. You feel its weight. Then you choose to release it. Letting go is not forgetting. It is refusing to let what you cannot change control what you can. You are carrying stones right now. We all are. One stone is yesterday. The other is tomorrow. These stones are regrets about the past and anxiety about the future. They steal your peace. They steal your power. You cannot change yesterday. You cannot control tomorrow. What you can control is this breath, this action, this choice, this moment. Letting go is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is strength. Put down the stones. Feel the relief. See what's in front of you. This, right here, is where your life happens. If you like this story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one.